Hi, my angels. Today, I'm so excited to be sharing one of the most powerful tools I've ever used on my manifestation journey, the Ho'oponopono prayer. Now, I first came back across this practice back in 2021 when I was originally manifesting my first SP and just getting into the law of assumption. Now, at the time, I didn't fully understand how deep it truly was, but I knew I needed something simple and something that would genuinely calm down all of my spirals and bring me back home to myself. So, over time, this practice completely transformed my life. Now I'm able to use it at every level when I'm calling in love, when I'm expanding my business, and manifesting money. When I want to heal things from my childhood, or even just after a super long day of regulating emotions, or even my famous purging days with that dramatic exit. So, it has genuinely just become my personal reset button. So, what is the Ho'oponopono prayer? Now, Ho'opono is a traditional Hawaiian practice. The word itself means to make right. It was originally used in families and communities to really restore harmony after conflict. Now, the practice is based around four very simple key phrases: I'm sorry, please forgive me, thank you, I love you. Now, it might seem almost too simple, but the power isn't in the words themselves. It's in how they are able to completely reach your subconscious mind. These words aren't coming from guilt, and they don't mean that you necessarily did anything wrong. So instead, these phrases are a way to truly clear out the old programs, any old memories, and energy patterns that keep replaying and showing up in your life. So when you use them, you are literally telling your subconscious mind it is safe to let this go. I am now choosing something brand new. So that's the super exciting part about the Ho'oponopono prayer. Now, if you have been with me for a while, you know that I am truly a law of assumption girly at heart. But here is why the Ho'oponopono prayer works so beautifully with it. So, with the law, we already know that our entire 3D reality is simply just our assumptions and beliefs pushed out. So, if you notice that these same nagging cycles are playing on repeat, maybe it's betrayal, rejection, abandonment, feeling not good enough, and maybe even some money struggles or any body dysmorphia issues that you may be having as well. That's not because the world is against you. It's simply just the subconscious rerunning an old script. Now, the Ho'oponopono prayer is just like a simple reset button for that script. So instead of you always fighting with the 3D, chasing these results, trying to micromanage literally anything and everything, this practice simply clears that old belief inside of you. So once it is cleared, as we know, the 3D will naturally shift to match. So I want to give you a few real examples just so you can see just how powerful this truly can be. So, without revealing too much of my identity of my clients, one of my clients was really panicking about money the last couple of months that we were working together. Now, she was looping really fearful thoughts every single night about how she would be able to pay her bills. Since her anxiety and stress were so high, I told her this is the perfect opportunity to just practice playing the Ho'oponopono prayer right before bed with no pressure and just let these words repeat as she was able to drift off. Now, within a week, when we did our check in, she got a surprise refund in the mail. She had two payments cleared that she actually wasn't expecting, and she was able to sign on a high paying new client in her business. I remember whenever we did our check in, she literally called me and she was like, I feel like money literally found me while I was sleeping. I've never experienced this before. So that was really an amazing win because I was able to navigate her anxiety with her. And with this prayer, she was able to completely dissolve her money blocks and get a bunch of unexpected payments coming through. So then I had another client that had a lot of deep resentment towards her ex. And we were working together over the last couple of months. And every time she thought of him, no matter what, she would always spiral. So after a few days of suggesting the Ho'oponopono prayer, she came to me and told me, it's like this anger just simply dissolved. I don't even feel it anymore. And 2 weeks later, we were on a call together, and he actually reached out for the way that he was treating her and apologized completely. And this was really big because she was really someone who would always chase and affirm obsessively over this person, and it wasn't working. So I feel like really after we were able to do the Ho'opono and clear any of that old resistance that she was still carrying on to, all of this did the work for her, and the clearing with the Ho'opono truly did the work for her. So for me personally, one of the most emotional wins that I was able to have was with my little sister. So we had a really painful argument that left me carrying, honestly, so much guilt and shame. Now, I noticed a lot of my old patterns were rising with her, people pleasing, projecting, trying to fix everything so that no one was upset. But instead of spiraling or doing what I would do in the past, I chose to simply do the Ho'oponopono prayer. Now, I looped the phrases whenever anything would come up for myself. I would genuinely let myself cry and just let the energy move through me. And then I remember one day, something inside of me genuinely shifted. My body just felt so much lighter. My perspective truly softened. And I was able to really speak to myself from a lens of compassion. I really forgave myself for holding on to any of that guilt. And not long after that, my little sister came back in, and our relationship really healed naturally without me forcing anything. So it was a really beautiful experience for me to actually have with this, because once I was able to master this and giving it to my clients, the turnarounds were absolutely amazing. Now, of course, before I did any of this stuff, I'm someone that likes to really deep dive and make sure I'm covering all the bases and I really know what it is that I'm promoting. So, just for your perspective, now the therapist who actually popularized this Ho'oponopono prayer is Dr. Hugh Lin. Now, he famously used it to heal an entire ward of criminally insane patients without ever meeting them. So, what he would do is he would simply practice this while reading through their files, and over time, the patients improved dramatically. Many of them were actually able to be released. So, once I learned that the power of this prayer truly clears the energy at such a subconscious level, it was something that I really had to try for myself, and the results speak for themselves. So, when you actually start practicing this, I want you to actually have an understanding of what you may expect when these things do come through, because it might not always be super light and peaceful, as these waves come through, depending on what exactly it is that you are releasing or you're letting go during this time. Now, what you typically do notice, which keep in mind, everyone is very different and your journey is very specific to you, is you might notice, different waves of peace or different emotions. Sometimes even a lot of crying may be released as you do this. You might have some old memories pop up, but that is just the subconscious clearing out anything you might not even be aware that is still lingering within your body. Now, eventually, you will feel really lighter in your body. You'll have better sleep or notice people really apologizing or reaching out to you. Now, sometimes the words can feel a little mechanical at first. That's completely normal, but I want you to keep going, because the repetition is exactly what rewires your subconscious mind. So, what I want you to do now is I want you to practice with me. I want to do this together right now and show you truly how easy this is. So, I want you to start by taking a deep breath in and slowly exhale. And then again, inhale and exhale. Now, I really want you to let your shoulders just drop, and I want you to let your heart soften. You can either close your eyes or you can just repeat this out loud or silently after me. I want you to repeat: I'm sorry. Please forgive me. Thank you. I love you. Now, again, I'm sorry. Please forgive me. Thank you. I love you. Then one more time. I'm sorry. Please forgive me. Thank you. I love you. Okay. And then I also have a quick little angel baby version that I kind of incorporated with this too, that you could also practice. This was something I just wanted to show you as an example of how you can actually merge this into your own narrative that you want to say as well. So my version is: I am sorry for holding on to these old stories. Please forgive me for forgetting who I truly am. Thank you for rewriting this story and life for me. I love you and I love me. Okay, now we're going to do this again. I'm sorry for holding on to any old stories. Please forgive me for forgetting who I truly am. Thank you for rewriting this story in life for me. I love you and I love me. We're going to do it one more time. I'm sorry for holding on to old stories. Please forgive me for forgetting who I truly am. Thank you for rewriting this story in life for me. I love you and I love me. Okay? I want you to really notice how your body feels. Notice the lightness that comes when you truly let go. Now, I want you to try this for the next week. And when you feel any resistance or you feel triggered, or maybe even when you just want to clear out any old nagging energy, I want you to use the Ho'oponopono prayer. Now, I want you to remember you don't have to fix the 3D. Now, when you clear the inside, the outside is always, always, always going to shift, okay? Now, I want you to comment your wins down below or message me because I truly just love celebrating any and every breakthrough that you're having, no matter how big or small. I appreciate all of them. And if you want my personal Ho'oponopono meditation to loop, I am uploading that very soon, so I'm very excited. So I hope you enjoyed this video and you have lots of amazing takeaways. Until next time, my angels.